Hey, what's going on, brothers and sisters? Headed to the store. Oh, of course. It's one of them days. But I I thought about a lot last night, and in the past, I think I've talked about it before with people. There were times where I couldn't really sleep, and at certain times 3 to 4. But now it's not. I just haven't been sleeping, but it's not like in the same fashion. But I'm surprised that I'm waking up from such little things like my cats. Like they're just running around and waking up, and like things are startling me. So I don't know. That could just be a stress thing enough, something. But then it's falling back asleep because even before when I feel like it was of the Lord, it wasn't that I couldn't go back to sleep. It was just if I didn't do whatever I needed to do, there would be times where I would just pray. I'd be like, all right, maybe he wanted me to pray. So I'd pray, try to go sleep. I'm up and I'm thinking about what's going through my head. So then I'd like write it down. And then there were times where I just had no idea what to do. So I would just open my Bible and start reading different things. Or, I mean, there was some times where I hopped on, this was back when I was really on YouTube. Like a lot. But I would like maybe finish a video I was gonna watch or see something, and there were times where I'd have to try to find out what it was that the Lord wanted me to do. But sometimes it wasn't good. Sometimes I really had to do prayer because it was really attacks keeping me up, you know, trying to wear me down. But I really had to try to figure out the difference between the two, which wasn't really too hard because if you think about it, um, if you woke up 3 in the morning and you get this urgency to read scripture, pray, and worship, then there you go. That came from the Lord. You know what I mean? So it's kind of trying to figure it out. But I look where this just went. I don't know. Here we go. So I had seen people posting over time because I had posted something. What I noticed was I just make the strangest connections, and some would say whatever, but like I've said before, we all got the same access, but I talk to different people all over the earth, and from just different places, different background, different everything. But every once in a while, when I'm looking through comments on people's YouTube things, because I like reading other people's comments like that, I just don't tell people's fruit by their YouTube videos and stuff. I'll see how they interact in comments and what they say. You know what I mean? And what they do. But a lot of people I started seeing, even in videos, watching people's videos, some people would be like, oh, I'm waking up, at 3 in the morning a lot, or 3, 4, 5. It's usually anywhere from like 3 to 4 is a lot. 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm telling you right now, is a lot. And I think it was on my brother Robert, I think, or my brother Jacob. I'm not sure. I was reading someone answer someone's comment, and somebody had mentioned Watchtower post times or something. Post times, or when Jerusalem, when they used to have watchmen, or the Israelites or whatever. And they had times where they did things or got up, prayed, and things like that. I'm kind of just because I've heard about it, read about it, but I still didn't go into it, and I didn't know I was gonna make the video about that. So I'm not even sure what this is about, but I guess we really have to identify why things are happening in our lives, because I had some real confusing things happen in the last couple months, really. And the further I go, I was so quick to say, oh, it was the devil trying to stop me from doing God's will. Well, how's that even sound? Of course, he's trying to stop me to do God's will, but God's will be done. The devil can't stop nothing. If anything, just to sum it all up, God's allowing the devil to do, because, like I always say to people, no debate there. God could just flick his finger. This is all done. Reset. Start back in the garden with Adam and Eve. Just like he can do what he wants. But he's a fair, just God. He already created us, and it's already laid out, and he's going to give us all a chance. And I guess it's order, the order of God, the order of the heavens. He follows his law, his covenants, his things he sets up. But yeah, so just be open to learn and understand. Whenever people do ask me, which not too many people have asked me about it, I've conversated here and there. What I tell people is, make sure, really pray to God and identify what is waking you up, why you're up. Because usually God is trying to get your attention. And I'm telling people, keep the eye and ear open for those that you hear from 3 to 4. And if anybody knows any much about it, contact me. But I'm going to do a little, I guess that's my next thing to do. And here goes a sign. I couldn't find this one Bible I have because I don't know. It gives me like a foundation on easy to read. Like I said, I'm not educated. So I read it, and then I'll go to I'll be like, all right, I got that understanding. I don't set it in concrete, because you know how I feel about translations and Greek meanings and all this. But then I go to the King James or whatever to get okay, and then I'll go back and forth. Then I pray about it. Then I might watch a YouTube documentary on it or something, or just keep going through the Bibles and just pray on it and get guided. I have a brother I can talk to about things like that, or I look for the subject or something, just do research on it. But we have to be willing to identify who's speaking to us, even in our lives. The voice, everything, because it's happened a lot. But I found my Bible, so it was amazing. I couldn't find it. And then I think my wife, who was trying to help one of my son's kids with her project, which I got a reminder real quick. No, I still am of the mind. Stupid is as stupid does over here. She had to do a project on the Revolutionary War. One, I didn't even want to teach it. All history of lies. And then I couldn't believe history is supposed to be history, right? I'm ending this here. And this has happened with biblical history. Why is her history book about the Revolutionary War different from my history book when I grew up? Same thing has happened with scripture. But I'm going to end here. I'm going to run in the store. Run in the store. This is horrible. I shouldn't even be here right now. No. I mean, I was doing good with cigarettes. Then I still got worse again. And cigarettes suck. But I love you, brothers and sisters. God willing, I'll make another video. I gotta figure out what the title of this one. I don't even know what I talked about.